All right. Hey, guys. I'm Cody Neal. I'm the head football coach at Alexander High School, and this will be my third year at Alexander. We're excited to get everything rolling.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jason Debris. I play offense and defensive line for Alexander High School.
Kason Cobb, D-line, class of 26.
My name is Jay Patel. I play D-line, class of 26.
My name is Nate Roberts. I play linebacker and running back. I've been playing football since I was in 6th grade.
My name is Terrence Booker. I play receiver and DB, class of 26.
My name is LaShawn Belton. I play DB, class 26.
All right, Coach, talk to me real quick about your team's goals, what your outlook is for the season.
Yeah, I think our goals are always, first and foremost to make the playoffs. We have certain goals that, we always want to try to be undefeated at home and do those things there. But, it's always trying to make the playoffs and be the best team that we can be. We talk to our kids about playing together as a team. We try not to, we try not to be the individuals. We always want to stress being good teammates and doing the best you can. And it's about being a complete student athlete up in the building, doing the right things, being accountable and all that good stuff. So that's kind of a quick synopsis of our program, what we tell our kids.
Perfect, Coach. Now, how many returning starters do you have from last year?
We have a lot. I don't know the exact number. I will say on offense, we were probably around 8 to 9 returning starters. Defense is probably around 6 to 7. I might be off by 1 or 2 right there, but we should be a much more experienced football team this fall.
All good, Coach. Now, talk to me a little bit about your key veterans and any key newcomers you're going to have.
Key veterans, well, most of the guys that are in here for us, just starting on the offensive side of the ball, offensive line play. Most of the kids that will play for us on the offensive line this year, they've either been a starter last year, possibly even a 2-year starter. Looking out at the skill positions, I would say that's where we might be the least experienced. But we still have guys like Paxton Dobbs who played every game last year. And we got some other guys that have been in the program and who have played for us. And then at quarterback, Chase, he started every game for us last year. So to have an experienced quarterback coming in and who's a senior, that's going to help us out a ton. Looking on the defensive side of the ball, I would say our secondary has the most experience. Most of those guys are definitely have started a year, possibly 2 years. Some of these guys were playing as freshmen. So now they're starting to become juniors and seniors, and they're a little bit older, and that playing field's a little bit more equal and level for us now. So we're excited. Our linebacker group, we're going to turn 2 of the 3 starters there, and then defensive line. A lot of our guys play offensive line and defensive line, so we got a lot of experience there too.
Perfect. Now, how do you think your team's changed since last season?
I think the big thing is just we're a year older. We're a year older, we're stronger, we're faster than we were last year, and it's really just a dedication to, or them being dedicated to the weight room, believing in what we're trying to do as a program. Most of our guys have gained at least 10 pounds from the time last year. Some guys have made huge jumps, and so when you look at our weight room numbers, we're a lot better than where we were.
Gotcha, Coach. And then what areas of the team do you see the biggest strength heading into the season?
I will say from the previous 2 years, the leadership now. With our kids playing a lot and our kids knowing each other more, this is a much better team atmosphere than what we've had in the past. In the past, we've had some guys that were kind of more individual. Some, not all of them. We've had great kids, but these guys have grown up playing with each other. They play for each other. It's just they're a lot of fun to be around. When practice is over, we're trying to tell kids to get out of the locker room, go home, and they're still hanging out. They want to be around each other, so it's a much better team chemistry.
Alrighty, and then how do you see your team stacking up against the rest of the region this year?
Because we believe we got a shot. When you look back at the region opponents from last year, when you're looking at the scores of where we're at, and we're in a lot of 1-score, 2-score games, and we were playing with primarily sophomores. So now that these kids are a year older, they're not going to make those sophomore mistakes now. So we definitely like where we're at.
All right, and then I'm going to ask every player an individual question.
Okay.
All right, man, quick question. What do you deadlift?
Most I've done outside of the gym, it's probably about 550 at One Life. At Alexander, most I've ever done was, I think, 450 with coach. And then I just kind of took a year to buy myself to actually strength train. So 550 is my max totally, but I'm trying to maybe shoot for 6 in about a year. So
Okay. All right. What are you most excited for this season?
Probably the homecoming game. I'll say that. Yeah. I'm going against Newman. Big rival.
All right. What are your personal goals this season?
Get better as myself and along with the rest of the team.
Why do you think being a student athlete is so important?
If you're not locked in the classroom and you're not performing well in the classroom, you're not going to be able to perform well in the field.
All right. What are you most excited for this season?
Really making the playoffs. I want to make the playoffs this year because back then we didn't make it. Like, I feel like we're a better team this year. So
And then talk to me about your personal goals this season.
I just want to improve all around. Like as a whole, I just want to improve everything, myself included.
Derek, any questions?
I was going to ask you, you said the O-line is the most experienced group. That's a
Yeah.
good thing to have, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Whenever you have experience up front, it is definitely helps the offensive coaches sleep a little bit better at night. They've seen the twists, they've seen the stunts, they've seen they understand what it takes to play down there, and so just having that experience right there is going to be huge.
Right. And you said your quarterback is back.
Yep. Chase Collins is back. So again, he started every game for us last year. Played great for us.
Kind of talk about what his experience means to the team and his leadership ability.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when you're talking about the quarterback, obviously that's where all eyes go to, right? Whether it's the teammates, whether it is people in the stands or whatever. When you see a quarterback carry themselves and they have confidence, and when times are going great or when times are going bad, they've got to kind of be level-headed, and people feed off their energy. So when you have a quarterback that's kind of calm, cool, collected, can get everybody going. The people who have, they have confidence in them, and whenever you got a guy that can inspire the rest of the team and has that confidence, it's going to be good.
Right. What about the guys around his skilled guys?
Yeah, so our skill guys that we got coming back, so several of them are in here in this room, and probably have too many of them to go through each single one. But we do have more guys coming back than we did last year. Last year it was a very inexperienced offense. This year now everybody's been playing with each other. Just to highlight a few guys that are in the room right now, having Terrence back this year. Unfortunately wasn't able to play last year, but having him outside at the receiver position, bringing his speed, his competitiveness to the game is going to be great for us. Having Paxton Dobbs right here, he just recently committed to South Alabama, so having a big tight end who's 6'3", 230 pounds to be able to throw to is going to be great. And getting Andre Lovett back, playing kind of a do-it-all type player as far as running back, receiver. He hasn't been able to play the last 2 years due to injuries, but now he's back and he's healthy, and we're expecting a lot of big things from him.
Year 3, always a pivotal year because you talk about that and turning that corner.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, we're high school football coaches in Georgia. We understand what is expected of us. Every year is a pivotal year for us. Going into year 3 now, we feel like this is now our culture. These are our guys. We've been with them since they were freshmen, sophomores. So, it's kind of now it's like, hey, these are our kids. They know us. We know them. And so, we still try to take everything day by day, just focus on getting better each day, and then everything else will take care of itself.
All right.
Good. All righty. Thank you, guys.
You bring those guys up?
Yeah, we'll swap out. So you can just hold it.
Okay.
Which one is Paxton?
I'm Paxton Dobbs, tight end, class of 2026. I'm Chase Bostow, O-line, D-line, long snapper, class of 2026.
Luke Keller, center, class of 2026.
Brandon Farrell, O-line, D-line, class of 2026.
I'm Chase Collins, quarterback, class of 2026.
I'm Andre Lovett, running back, class of 2026.
I'm Troy Panless, running back and linebacker, class of 2026.
All right, Coach. go ahead and talk to me about your goals and your outlook for the season.
It's kind of all right. So our goal is always to make the playoffs. So that's always going to be number one, and then trying to be undefeated at home, but also just coming together as a team. Trying to build the chemistry and everything. That's our huge focus, because when kids are playing together, they're going to play a lot harder. So that's what we're trying to do.
All right, you go and pass it around. All right, man. Quick question: what's your max bench?
My max bench is 275.
All right, swole body. All right, why do you think being a student athlete is so important?
Being a student athlete brings discipline from the field to the classroom. So you turn your work in on time.
All right, talk to me about your goals for the season.
Definitely want to make the playoffs. Try to do as much as I can to improve our offensive line core, of course, because that's where I come from, and just keep them as disciplined as possible.
Okay. What are you most excited for this season?
I'll probably say playing new man.
All right, man. What's your max squat?
My max squat is around 355. Yeah, I just cracked 355.
So, talk to me real quick about injury recovery, how you went through that process.
It was just staying dedicated to myself, growing, what I'm saying, with my religion and my Christ. But, what I'm saying, just keeping at it, rehabbing with my team and my coaches and my trainers and stuff like that, it was easy.
All right, man. What are your goals for the season?
My goal is to get better than I was last year. Every day I go out there on the field, I try to be better than I was yesterday.
All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Derek. Let him ask a few questions to you guys.
You can hand it to 52 right there. Being a senior offensive line, coach said y'all the most experienced group. Kind of talk about y'all responsibility in leading this team.
Absolutely. We believe that we are the heart of the team. If we do not perform exactly how we need to, then defense will have a bad day, let alone offense. I mean, the coaches start getting upset, and it gets players upset, and we fall apart very quickly. But, I mean, we've had games this year where the offensive line is stuck together. Week 3 against Cedartown, we put up 28 points on them, which a lot of other teams did not. And I would say that was our best game up front, and very proud of the guys that play with me.
Right. Just talk about being a senior and getting Alexander back to where it was, leaving that legacy.
So whenever I was here as a freshman, we had a previous coach that did not really, stood for what we believed. Having Coach Neal come in and things, it's brand new and everything like that. But this is my 4th year adjusting from one coach to Coach Neal's 3rd year, and just being able to be a part of such a culture change, it has improved just how we run things, just from the weight room to the field. People are yoked in together. I mean, it has changed our playoff opportunity, just because that now we actually play as a team.
Pass it to Chase. Quarterback, this is your team. Talk about it. How you plan to lead from the front.
Oh yeah, I plan to lead. I try to get everybody to buy in this year. Last year, we probably had a problem of buying in, and when we get into close games, we wouldn't finish it through the 4th quarter. So I try to keep everybody level-headed. Don't get too high, don't get too down. But at the same time, let's just finish and push through. And then also I got other guys that lead with me, honestly, like Brandon Shannon, number 31. So it's just not me just leading the effort. Mostly it's like a team effort. So that's what we got better on, and it's going to get us a better push on the playoffs.
You got experienced offensive line in front of you. Talk about the confidence you have having this line.
I have a lot of confidence in my offensive line. We may be undersized like to other teams that we play, but the thing about the O-line that I learned, they have a lot of heart, and they're gonna give it their all every game. So it's just up to me that I trust them and they trust me, and we just make plays happen.
All right.
Alrighty, all good, guys.